Alright, number 8, we want to write an equation relating the variables of each of the following situations. So it says P for A, the pay P for T hours at 21 an hour. So we're just going to have P equals 21T, and that would give us answer choice B. And then B, it says the total pay for a day of working T hours on which you charge a base of 30 and 16 for each hour worked. So we're going to do 16 times T for each hour plus 30. So C looks like it matches 30 plus the 16T. And then part C says the total pay for T hours at 19 for the first hour and then 8 for each additional hour. So we're going to do 19 and then we're going to do 8 times T minus 1 because we don't start charging 8 to the second hour, so T minus 1. It looks like C is going to match there. Alright, number 9, we're going to complete parts A through H with this Fibonacci sequence. So it says the first 7 terms of a sequence with seeds 1 and 6. So seeds meaning these are the first 2 terms. So 1 and then 6. And we'll just add these 2 terms to get the next term. So 6 and 1 will give us 7. 7 and 6 will give us 13. 13 and 7 will give us 20. And then 20 and 13 will give us 33. And then 20 and 33 will give us 53. Alright, so now if we just add up the 3 terms, it gives us 14. And then we add the next term to it, that will give us 27. And then we add the next term to that, add 20 more, give us 47. And then now adding 6, so 47 and 33 will give us 80. And then the last term, 80 and 53, will give us 133. Okay, a pattern for parts B through F. Select the correct answer in the box. So the sum of the first n terms is blank times the value of the term blank terms later in the sequence. So if I add up the first 3, I get 14. So 14 go 3 terms later because we're at F3. 1, 2, 3. 3 and 3. No pattern there. It's not anything times that. The sum of the first n terms is equal to the sum of the next blank terms later in the sequence. I don't think they're going to be equal because they're getting bigger. So C, the sum of the first n terms is less than the value of the term blank terms later. So maybe it's not n, it could be anything. Maybe 2 is 7 less. So if I add up the first 2, we get 7. And then if I go 2 terms later, it's 6 smaller. So if I add up the first 3, we got 14. If I go 2 terms later, that's also 6 less. So that second seed, the sum of the first n terms is 6 less than the term 2 terms later. So every time we add up numbers and we go 2 terms down, that value is going to be 6 less. So when I added up F3, we got 20 minus 6, which gave us 14. When I added up to F4, we got 33 minus 6, which was 27. So that's the pattern that we're seeing here. And then we want to put that in symbolic notation, so a rule. So if I add up n terms, that should be f, and then we'll do sub n plus 2. So the 2 terms later, and then we have to take away 6 from that. So this is what's going on. If you add up n terms, you'll get the second term in the sequence, or 2 more terms later in the sequence minus 6.